Hey, what's going on, guys? Journey to the Moon. Today is July 3rd, 2017. Early morning in the crypto space. Quick update on what's been going on the past couple days here. So today is a green day. Personally, I took it as a chance to scale out of positions and take some profits to enjoy a summer vacation, and I'll get into why I did that. But this video is about SegWit2x FUD, the user-activated soft fork again, and is Bitcoin entering a bear trend? So if you see the mad Bitcoins that came out a couple days ago, June 29th, here we have Eric Lombroso and Jimmy Song going back and forth with a SegWit2x. And what does that mean? This is the day before the code came out, which is very important. But basically, I'm gonna run through it. Basically, obviously, everybody wants SegWit. Everybody wants SegWit on Bitcoin for faster transaction speeds, lower transaction fees, as well as other things that can be implemented on Bitcoin once SegWit is activated, like RSK and Lightning Network. So the users decided to put their draw a line in the sand and say August 1st we're gonna have SegWit with the user activated soft fork. The miners and Barry Silbert, New York agreement are really, hey, look, let's do SegWit2x. Let's compromise here. Blah blah blah. So it basically said we're gonna do SegWit2x, but after 6 months after SegWit2x is implemented, we're gonna increase the block size. Right. So that's pretty much running through it. Everybody was like, you know what? Okay, as long as we get SegWit, and then we're probably not gonna increase the block size. So that was the back and forth debate. Blah blah blah. It turns out that the SegWit2x code, when they wrote it, it's a dirty code. It's a Trojan horse. They added extra stuff to the code instead of making it that would undermine the Bitcore developers versus just adding SegWit2x. So here's an hour and 20 minutes of video, and here's another hour and 12 minutes of video on the Bitcoin group talking about that. But basically, most of the community is with Eric, as you can see here. Eric Lombroso, still performance. I agree with Eric. Eric was amazing. Bill and Eric. Warriors like Eric. That's 5. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Eric. 7 for Eric. 8 for Eric. 9 for Eric. And fuck Jimmy. So we have 9 for Eric and then 1 for fuck Jimmy. Again, they're just arguing back and forth here, going at it. So you can watch the Mad Bitcoins for that. And then we have the Bitcoin group talking about it. Blah, blah, blah. So here's an article Luke Dash Jr. wrote about SegWit2x and his review, and it's bad. And basically, he's saying SegWit2x is bad. Here's Tom Vase talking about the review. Here's other people. Running SegWit2x equals firing the core developers that made Bitcoin possible for years. Contact your wallet exchange to prevent this. And here we have user activated soft fork, people just showing support, the community coming together against SegWit2x. Every email from Jihan Wu and the SegWit2x working group is regarding how to provide tools to split the chain. So I guess they're saying SegWit2x provided tools on how to split the chain, or they had Jihan Wu was talking about splitting the chain. So what does this mean? Well, before that, and here's Barry Silbert taking a break from Twitter. Too much negativity and hostility. You know, I think that's kind of funny. But hey, Barry Silbert's taking a break, and I plan on taking a break too. So what does this mean? If you look at the Bitcoin and the whole crypto space chart, and I don't know why they took the tab off here. I like the tab here as they have it here, but this is a different tab I had on. And then when I went to a new tab, if I refresh the page here, it's just not there anymore. But what does this mean? So when we go to the market cap, the total market cap, I mean, we didn't really go over 100 billion again today. We went up to 99 billion, but we didn't get quite over 100 billion. And the space has been struggling to stay above 100 billion these past 7 days. It was up there for a little bit, but the majority of this week was spent under that. So not only Bitcoin suffered, but the rest of the crypto space suffered. So if you look here, yes, it is a green day, but again, that's why I took this green day to take some profits here. But don't let this green day fool you, because even though it's green, it's only because the past couple of days have been really red and people have been bag holding. So let me show you here. If you look at DigiByte, like, so someone can say, hey, DigiByte is in the top 4, it's pumping 26%, but DigiByte is still a big bag hold. I mean, if you look into it, I mean, this past month, literally a month ago, it was at 6 cents. And now it's under 2 cents. But someone can say, oh, look, it's big green. Well, it's basically you're still bag holding. If you bought anywhere over here, it's still a big bag hold. So don't let this fool you. I mean, if anything, this is a chance to get out. But I mean, if you really bought here, you took some big losses. Another one. Other than that, Ethereal has been doing pretty good this past week. But you look at EOS, which came out today. But don't let the 300% fool you. It is great. It is great as it just came out today. But if you look at, for example, Numerai is sitting in the second biggest losers today. Numerai is actually under the price that hit the exchanges here. So a little less than a week ago, I talked about Numerai here, where it ran up to like 167, 180. I remember, I think I saw it like so anyways, 168. But it hit the exchange at 48, 46. Went down a little bit, but other than that, it was a big run up. But look at it right now. It's at $44, pretty much the same price it hit the exchange at a week later, right? So you can't just look at EOS and say, hey, it's gonna stay up there. I mean, if it does, it's good, and I'm not in it, so I'm indifferent. But just don't let these green don't let this green fool you that everything's okay. Again, the total market cap, it's still under 100 billion, and I don't feel good about that in the next coming week or the whole month of July, really. So speaking of July, today is July 3rd, tomorrow is Independence Day, July 4th, and fundamental trading 101 is you don't want to trade the day before, the day of, or the day after a national holiday, as volume tends to be pretty low. Another reason why I decided to scale out of some of my positions, as today was relatively green compared to the past couple of days, this past week. So what does this mean for Bitcoin? Bitcoin and the SegWit2x FUD. So I was watching Tone Vay's, obviously 8 hours ago, but I was watching him earlier today, and he was saying that Bitcoin had to close at 25.30, which it didn't today. It didn't close. If you watch his video, he draws the symmetrical triangle here during the weekly chart, and you can see it is downtrending. But he's been talking about a week to 4 week pullback. This is the 4th week of that pullback, and it's either going to break up or down. Here's the 50-day moving average here, right on that line. It didn't close at 25.30, which would have been a bullish sign. We still probably got another week or so to reach this point where it's going to break up or down. Again, being that tomorrow is a national holiday, so it means today, tomorrow, and the day after is going to be low volume. So that's half the week already. And when this continued SegWit2x FUD and the US activated soft fork, and then people going on vacations, I just don't see how this is people are gonna, hey, let's run this back up to 3,000. How people are gonna be bullish. I just don't see people being bullish. Given the politics and the season that's currently. I think every time I talk to somebody, they're on vacation mode or they're getting ready to go on vacation mode. They've been arguing for 2 years now of what they're gonna do. If you go on Twitter, it's just arguing. No one has yet to really agree. No one's happy. Even Barry Silver. Oh, I'm taking a break. Too much negativity and hostility, and he was the one that was kind of, I mean, a couple of days ago, he wanted to be the face of say, hey, I saved Bitcoin. I did the New York agreement. And now he's taking a break. So it's just funny. It's just funny. And here's another crazy crypto and clear direction. Yeah, it's 50-50 up, 50-50 down. But given the politics of the situation, the bad SegWit2x code, some people don't trust Bitcoin Core, some people don't trust the miners and Jian Wu's. It's just too much negativity for me in the crypto space in general. And it's not just Bitcoin. Again, it's not just Bitcoin. It's other coins that are not. It's the whole crypto space being under 100 billion. And don't let the green fool you, as these are not all-time highs. So here's another example. I mean, Ant shares ran up to like $14, so someone can say, oh, it's up 8%, but you're still bag holding if you bought in at 10, 11, 12. So all this green is really a lot of bags here. So don't be fooled by the green. So with that being said, look at Tonvei's video here, and looking at the trend here. Again, it's another hour-long video. I decided to take some profits, enough profits for me to enjoy a nice vacation. And if it goes down, hey, I'm glad I sold somewhat at the top, and I'm enjoying my vacation. And we'll see what August brings. The SegWit brings. Tonvei does have the date of August 11th, and a lot of people are saying that it'll just be this month that's down, but if it does go down, then hey, I'll enjoy the vacation. And if it goes up, then so be it. I mean, I'm still in some positions. If it goes up, it goes up. But if it goes down, I'm ready for it. I'll just accumulate. I'll buy the dip. But this is important because 2 days ago, I was still pretty deep in my positions, and it was a red day. And I'm just watching my positions go down and down. And hey, buy and hold easy when you're up, but when you're down, it's like a coal burning your hand. So again, because today was a green day, I decided to scale out, take some profits, and we'll definitely see. I'm watching the market. Well, I'm not watching the market as hard because I'm taking some profits, and then I'll see what this coming week brings, and I'll enjoy my vacation. So let me know what you're gonna do. Are you on vacation mode? Are you buying the dip? Are you golden hold? Are you selling? What are you gonna do? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And until then, I'll see you on the moon.